What's up guys, Ben Clark here for Adapt to Perform. Today I'm going to be showing you a chest stretching routine that I do and all you're going to need is a door frame. Alright then, so the reason we want to be doing these chest stretches is in our day-to-day lives, we push our chairs, on our mobile phones, on our computers, anything that we have our arms in front of us, our chest tightens up. That's because the shoulder joint comes forwards and makes this tighter here, it sits in this position. What we want to do is lengthen that out. So with the lengthening out, there's three really good benefits. You sit up straighter, you're going to look way more confident, you're going to feel more confident because you look more confident, and so yeah, that's great. We have better spinal health because we'll be sat up straighter because of it. Our spine's going to be in a straighter line, and that's obviously a very good help. And then the final thing is shoulder health. So we want to have really good shoulders that are going to work for a very long time. So this is like a good insurance policy, and it all comes from stretching your chest out. A lot of people think that shoulder problems come from the shoulders themselves, but they actually come, from things around the shoulders, and the shoulders are being made to work a lot harder. That on top of an exercise routine and pushing your wheelchair and all that, we want to make sure these shoulders are going to last for a very long time. So for the first one, it's very straightforward. As I said, all you need is a door frame. I'm just here at home, so you can literally do this at home anytime you want. Or you can do it at work, you can just do it at the gym, after you've done a session. So the first one we're going to do, so we're going to get our arm up here. We want our elbow in line with our shoulder, at shoulder height here. And we're going to have the door frame as close to our shoulder as possible. I've got another door frame here that you can't see, so I can't get quite close enough. We're going to get our arm as close there as possible. Going to keep our shoulder down and back, and we're going to rotate to the side, and you should feel the stretch. From about here, you're going to have a bit of a front deltoid stretch here as well, all the way down to the front here. Now, if you can't feel here, don't worry, you are still stretching that area. Just rotate to the side, just going to rotate away from it, and we're going to hold that for 30 seconds there. So yeah, so that's what we want, holding it there. So elbow in line with the shoulder here. We don't want this raising up like this, because then we're putting ourselves in a bit more compromised position. We want to have it down, and we want to stretch away from it. We want to rotate our head away at the same time. We're going to hold it in that position, okay? If you need to, use your wheelchair as a bit of a support to help you rotate, especially if you haven't got any core muscles. Now for me, I'm only using one hand at a time, because when I use two, I tend to sit backwards, which is not what we want. So just one arm at a time, and switching over to the other side. I'm going to go to this side now. Again, the same. I've got a bit of a problem with space here, but we want to have it so we've got shoulder in line with the elbow, make sure that's there, and then rotate away. Now for me personally, this one's a bit tighter. This chest works a bit more because of my injury, so we want to make sure that's nice and stretched out. And then rotate it to the side. Again, shoulder down, don't let it come up to your ear like this. Have it down and to the side. So that's the first one done. That's the main part of the stretch we're going to do for that. Now the second thing we're going to be doing, similar sort of thing. I want you to have yourself, so your shoulders are about like midway through the door. So I've got quite a wide door frame here, and we're going to have our hands behind it. So similar sort of position, starting here. But we're going to hover our hands back, so they're off the door, and then from there we're going to go up and try and get it all the way up to the top like that. Try and get your biceps against your ear. So the idea behind this is that we're stretching this through the whole range of motion, but we want to make sure our arms don't come forwards as we're doing it, because it's quite easy, especially if you have a tight chest, for your arm to fall in like this, because you can see there, the chest is actually pulling it in line. We want to hold that back the whole time, so we go up, holding it like that. Now again, if you can do two arms at the same time, but we're going to go up and down, about 3 seconds on the way up, 3 seconds on the way down. We're going to do about 10 of those, so it's still about 30 seconds worth, well, 60 seconds worth, but 3 on the way up, 3 on the way down. We can go on this other side, up, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I said, hovering just behind there as possible. So the idea is that you're working your shoulders while you're stretching out your chest. This is a great way to have them working together, so to strengthen up the whole joint around. All right. Okay, so the last one we're going to do, now normally I would do this here like this, but because I'd have to move the camera around, I'm just going to show you on here. So imagine this is the door frame again. We're going to hold our arm up here again, have it in line, and we're going to point our thumb behind us, and then we're going to point it back, and then try and go back as far as we can with it. Okay, on the other side as well. If I don't get trapped in the doorway, that is. So you don't necessarily have to do this one in the door frame itself. You can do it without, so I'll just show you what it's like without. But having that, if you're going to have it not in the door frame, you need to be able to support your shoulder up at this height. So you have like that, thumb pointing backwards, and we're just going to point it back as far as we can. So what we're doing here is externally rotating the shoulders. This is going to help with getting those shoulders back a bit more as well. So it's a bit less in the chest here, but it's actually more in the shoulder joint. So they're the three things that I do. This is really great to do like the day after you've done a chest routine, especially if you're in the gym, or if you've had like a long push out for a walk and you feel a bit tight in your chest here. Just a few, like 3 really good things you can do. Just pop in. As I said, this literally takes less than 5 minutes, so there's no excuse to be doing this. If you like that, guys, let me know down below. I'll do more videos like this if you like it. So, as I said, let me know below. Comment, like, subscribe, all of that jazz. And there's plenty more stuff like this on my Instagram or my Facebook, and there'll be a lot more stuff like this coming soon. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.